Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Talk Dumb, the first episode of which,
It's the season one premiere of this
yeah.
thing that we're doing.
Yeah, so, sorry for not the best mic quality. We are talking over a phone currently, but, it is what it is. We're gonna,
It's not a fun.
we'll Discord.
It's Discord.
Yeah, but, we're getting to you guys,
It's Discord.
we're still gonna be getting to you guys through a nice little, provider called, or not provider, I don't know, corporation, I guess, called Podbean. So thank you to them for free podcast hosting. Not sponsored.
And just a reminder that this episode is sponsored by John.
Yeah. He.
Other not like there was this guy named John. I was like, hey, could I do a podcast? And he was like, I'll give you 82 cents. And I was like, I'll take it.
Yes.
So thank you, John, from school for the 82 cents.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
saved up my own 18 cents, and then I went and bought something from the dollar store, which I will reveal at the end of this episode, so stick around for that surprise reveal.
That will be quite amazing. Just coughing normally. So, yeah, today's episode is going to be We Talk Dumb about stupid stories. So we're just going to be telling some stupid stories, some stupid things that have happened. I know Alex and I have have had, stupid things happen, specifically, like, together, because we hang out a good bit. So, yeah, we're just going to get right at you with that.
Pretty wacky, goofy, silly things.
Yeah.
Why don't you start us off?
All right, so, my, someone I know, I'm not, my friend, I don't know, I promised this person that I would keep them anonymous when I told this story.
We'll call them, Django.
Yeah,
for
Django.
sake of anonymity.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you, Alex. So
Django with the DJANGO, not JANGO, because there will be a character named Django, spelled JANGO later on.
But this is
Wanna...
DJANGO.
DJ, yeah.
Yeah.
Want to clarify?
So, yeah. So Django was so we help out our youth group with tech, and we that applies to microphones, that applies to the slides and things like that. So we
got some pretty spotlights.
Yeah, so
Pretty colorful spotlights.
So
like
we needed some batteries for the microphone, and
it's the battery story.
yeah,
it's a good one.
This is a good one. So we need some batteries, and Django was just, Django, it was his job to go get the batteries. So he runs over to Wawa, looking for the batteries. It was the closest store that we figured, Wawa's got everything, so let's go there. So Django reaches to the shelf behind him, and he sees a box that called Energizers. Well, I don't know if it was Energizers, or do you remember what it was, Alex?
Magnum.
Magnet? Okay. And he Django puts the I'm gonna put a quote around batteries at the front desk in front of the clerk, and the clerk says, "Who's the special lady?" It turned out that the items that Django thought were batteries were indeed condoms. And
Classic Django.
Django was a little bit startled at this.
He did not buy those.
He did not buy those.
Legend has it that he actually ran off crying, and He has not been seen to this day.
Yeah,
Please, if you see Django,
if you see Django,
please,
contact us.
the DJ1, the J1 is not missing. Just DJ Ango.
Yeah.
He's missing.
That gives us a good segue, actually, because if any of you guys would like to contact us, go to alexzackcast@gmail.com and email us whatever you'd like. You could be on the show, you could whatever. Just email us and we will get back to you. So, yeah. What about you, Alex? Do you have a story?
Oh, you know I have a story.
Alex has always got stories for us today.
So, let's set the scene. And this is a Zach and Alex story. Let's set the scene.
All right.
The year is 2016. It's January.
And it was a while ago. I was taking it back.
Like, throwback Saturday. It's Saturday right now. And, yeah. And, we're at Avalanche.
Yeah, so that's,
yeah, that's a... Yeah. What are you doing?
Avalanche is a retreat that we go to with our youth group friends and buddies. It's in the mountains and it's all cold and such. That's why they call it Avalanche. It's quite fun.
It's a good time.
It is a good time. It's for kicks and giggles. So
yeah. So, we're sitting around a campfire, and our pastor is telling a story about
this story.
Yeah, about how he saw. This is a good one.
This is a. Should we set the preface though?
What preface?
Like with the guy.
Oh, I'll get to that.
Okay.
And he's telling a story about how one day he was walking in the woods and he saw this figure like coming towards him.
Like limping towards him, a hooded man.
Yeah. And he was pretty spooked out by this. So he looks at the figure and he holds his hand out and he goes, "Stop." And then
he just yells, "Stop!" He
goes,
"Just
"Stop."
Stop!" Just holds his hands out.
and then the guy stops walking towards him, and he's like, "Oh, it worked." And that was the end of his story. And it was a pretty funny story. We were all like joking about it, like we were all yelling "stop" to each other after that. Like it was a funny story.
It was a good time.
It was a pretty good, fun old time. And then, at Avalanche, there's this guy who works there, or volunteers there, or lives there. I'm not really sure. But, he has, I'm not entirely sure. But,
He has something
like some kind of mental thing going on, and like he's a good guy, but he's got something that I don't know. But anyway, so
But that thing causes him to have this deep limp.
he has a very deep limp, and like he doesn't talk a lot. Or, yeah. So, since it was a campfire, it was obviously dark out, and we're walking back to our cabin, and we see Zach sees this guy limping towards us in a deep limp.
But it's like in the distance, and he's got his hood up, so it's freaky as all get out. It is like, I am just, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't it was pretty freaky actually.
It was
But
spooky.
it was spooky.
just,
And
just
Zach was scared because he gets spooked easily. And he looks at this guy and he holds his hand out and he yells, "Stop!"
just goes, you know.
We were all joking around about saying stop before that, and then he was spooked from seeing this hood guy with a limp walk towards him.
The thing is, you would think that, okay, you know, you're really actually, like, you're legitimately fearful right now, you know, so why would you actually yell that joke that you've been talking about? But I don't know why, it just came out, you know, like, I was spooked, and I just stop, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he yelled stop, and then it kept walking towards us, and he saw that it was the guy who had a condition that made him limp and not talk. And then he just yelled at this guy to stop.
And now I just feel awful.
He just feels awful. A year and a half later,
Yeah.
he's still...
Okay, I still feel bad. Is that
Yeah.
bad? That I still
No.
feel bad? I mean...
No, it's not that bad.
Oh,
but
can I tell an add-on to this story?
yes, please.
Yeah,
I'm
so...
bad at telling stories.
Not... You're fine, but not way too long ago, I
Terrible.
was telling this story to
This is it.
to a couple other friends, this exact story, and we're walking back from Wawa, right? But it was like, it was somewhat late. I don't know if you remember this, but it was somewhat late, and like we're all walking back from Wawa, and I'm telling this story, and I illustrate by, you know, actually doing the motions. I actually put my hand out and yell stop when I'm telling the story, because nobody's around, so it's no big deal, right?
I remember this.
It's no big deal, but, and I gotta tell you guys, like, nobody's ever on that path to Wawa, alright? No one. Like, at that time of night, like, we were walking back at, like what, like 7? I mean, not that late, but nobody's walking the sidewalks at 7, you know?
It was like,
Yeah. So, like, like, especially around where we live, nobody really does that. So, like, I wasn't way too worried that anybody was going to be, like, you know, like, spooked or anything. But, you know, there was... So, we... Like, that's just the preface. Like, there was no one ever there. So, I just want to say that. So, we're walking back, and I'm illustrating, and there's this hill. And it's a small hill, but you can't really see over it because it's the dark. But as we're, like, on the other side of the hill, I illustrate and do the, you know, the hand motion and yell stop. And then I see that I just did that to an old man. So, like, as we're starting to walk over that hill, there's an old man that clearly saw me yelling stop at him, or heard me. And I'm just like
This man cannot be any younger than 80 years old.
Yeah. And it's so ironic because I was literally just telling the story. And, like, I cannot make this stuff up. This is true. And I was just telling this story, and this guy, like, I just yelled stop at him with my hand up, and he's just looking at me like, okay, like, like, I don't know, I can't.
He's not learned from his mistakes.
Yeah.
So we're all waiting for the next person for Zach to shout stop to.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It may be you.
Me?
No, the viewer.
Yeah, but you said you, and you were talking to me.
No, like, alright.
No. Who are you talking to?
I was talking to the viewer.
Well, the viewer.
Like, hey, viewer, it may be you. I may yell stop to you. You never know, viewer.
How do you know who the viewer is? How do you know that you're gonna yell stop to that viewer? I
just do. I just know. Viewer, if I ever see you, ask me to yell stop at you, and I'll do it.
All right. That goes out to Paul. Love you, Paul.
There may be a Paul watching. We never know.
For you. There is. I know it. Paul.
All right, if you actually are Paul and you're watching, comment. Whether you're on Podbean or YouTube, comment to us.
Paul, you're my hero.
We want to know.
I don't actually think I know any Pauls. Come to think of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, I do know a Paul. So this is the kind of quality conversation you
Yeah.
can expect from our podcast.
Hope you guys are loving it.
Yeah.
Let's see. You have any other stupid stories, Alex?
How long have we been on this podcast?
It's been 15 minutes.
Oh, we're at our halfway mark.
Yep.
You know what that means? It's time to thank our sponsor. Could you cue the music, please?
Yep. Hold on.
That sponsor music.
All right. Just play the theme. Yep.
Could you cue the sponsor music?
Yep. We're good.
All right, because I can't hear it. We'll do that. We'll do all that in post. But anyway, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Loot Crate. Loot Crate is Loot Crate is an awesome geeky box full of mystery surprises, and you'll never know what you're gonna get. For only $20 a month, you can geek out, and with your you can
just
geek out. And if you go to lootcrate.com/wetalkdumb and enter in the code WeTalkDumb, you will get $5 off, 5 loot crates off your
dollar. 5 loot crates off your dollar.
Loot crates off your dollar. So
there you go.
Make sure to go check out We Talk Dumb, and thanks for watching Loot Crate. And okay, love you. Bye.
All right, so
that ends our sponsorship segment. So I think it's your turn to tell a story now.
I just told the story.
That doesn't count. That was DLC.
All right. All right. Let's see. So I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Wait on you.
Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, please enjoy this.
Should we tell
soundbite of Alex pretending to have a girlfriend? Go, Alex.
Hello, girlfriend of mine. You go to a different school, so the viewers of the podcast don't know.
Oh, I got a good one, actually. I got a good story.
Okay, thank you.
So we're in Maine, right? And,
yeah, I remember this.
Wait, which one?
When we were in Maine?
Oh, no, Alex isn't part of this story. This is not...
I'm not.
Alex does not exist yet. I remember when, Alex was born. Oh, puny Alex. Anyways...
I'm so much older than you. What are you talking about? Don't even try to pull that bull crap on this podcast. No, sir. I won't stand for it. 6 months. 4 months, actually. 4 months. No. 8 months.
Yeah, so, I was... yeah, but, so, I was in Maine, and I was very young, so I don't even know why I still remember this, but I was very young. So I guess it was just so traumatic for me that I just remembered this. So we were in Maine, and there's this, my family goes to Maine every once in a while, like every year, twice every year, in the summer.
They love some Maine.
We love our Maine. You know what I'm talking about? That
Pork-lo Maine.
Yeah.
Is a good side dish. It's like got pork in it.
It is.
Go on.
Yeah, but so we're just in Maine. We're at this one beach where when the tide goes out, there is a path revealed in the sand to an island. It's really awesome. So like when the tide's in, the ocean covers that path, but when the tide's out, a path is opened up to this island. You can walk there. It's really
Yes.
neat.
Yeah.
Alex has never been here. He has no idea what he's talking about.
I
Um,
can assume.
it really is neat though. It's awesome. And so, we're walking that path. I can't believe I remember this. I must have been like maybe 5 or 6. And or maybe a little bit older, but we're at the island, and we're about to walk back, and my family says, if you can remember, or no, my family didn't say this. I said this. I said I want to walk back myself. I think I remember the way. So I guess my parents were like, all right, let's give him a chance. Let's let him walk back, and he'll have to find our beach towel and our umbrella and stuff. So I went by myself. They're like, let him redeem himself. So I'm walking back, and I'm just trying to find the beach towel. They told me which one that it was, so I was looking for that one, and it must take me like 3 hours, and then I just could not find it. Eventually, I found it, and like years later, I'm telling my parents this story, like of how upset I was that it took me that long. And they're telling me, oh yeah, we were trailing you the entire time. So, that entire time that I thought, okay, I'm being, I'm alone, like I'm proving myself. My parents were trailing me. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting.
Great story.
Oh, actually, here's another good one from Maine at that same beach. And this is actually good. So we're out in the ocean. This one, okay, the undertow at this beach specifically is insanely powerful. Like, it's really, really scary. They actually have a memorial there because somebody died. I'm not kidding. That's how powerful this undertow is. Somebody died there. And so we, well, that's actually also because they jumped off the island. Anyways, this is so wrong. We shouldn't be laughing.
You're the one who's laughing.
You're the one who laughed first. Anyways,
Not
my
funny.
my brother, my brother, my dad, and I were all at this, like at the. We were out in the ocean. We were at this. Sorry, I can't think. We're at the. Pretty much the point of the undertow, and like we're not even noticing anymore, like what's going. Like we're not really even noticing like back at the shore. But like, so we start out pretty much at the shore, and we're boogie boarding, right? So we're just having fun, not really paying attention. But then eventually Matthew notices, my brother Matt, he notices, like, whoa. We're really far out, guys. And we're like, no, we're not. It's fine. Because we haven't been paying attention, we've been just boogie boarding. To us, nothing has changed. But Matthew was the perceptive one who noticed. And so we're just, we're still going, we're still boogie boarding and all that. And then a little bit later, my dad's like looking back at the shore, and he's like, whoa, that's really far. And so we're like starting to get really spooked. And the the lifeguard is like whistling at us like crazy, and we're like, this is when we like are really starting to realize like, wow, okay, this is serious. We're actually like this could be bad. So like literally just earlier we had given the whole talk from been given the whole talk from our parents that if you get caught out by the undertow, you have to swim parallel to the shore, and eventually you'll be taken in to the shore, and blah 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 blah. And so like we're all like swimming parallel, but like let me tell you, this is like freaky. My dad is like, Zach, you swim, don't worry about me, because he's farther out than I am. He's like, I don't want you to, you know, worry about me. Like, you save yourself, you're good. So like, I'm like I would put up a fight, but I gotta be honest, I am terrified in this moment. So I just start swimming back, parallel to the shore, and I feel like, okay, Dad's probably got it. Start swimming back. I'm at Matt at this point because he's a little farther in than I am, and Matt's like you gotta, or Matt, I'm like, Matt, you gotta go into the shore. You were right. This is really bad. So he's going in, and he's like, "What about Dad?" And I'm like, "Don't worry, he can take care of himself." He like asked me not to help him, and so we're all going in there, and in the end, we did all make it back, obviously, but let me tell you, that was just one of the scariest moments. Like that was probably one of my most near death experiences. It was really freaky.
Oh man, classic Zachary. But we're here to tell lighthearted, funny stories, not near-death experiences of an entire family.
Yeah.
So let's not do that.
So
I'll fire you from this podcast.
we're almost at the ending point. Do you want to
We're gonna. I'm gonna tell a story.
Yeah, you should tell a story.
All right. The year is 2013.
I don't know. I like how you start all of your stories with the year is.
The year is. It was either. Okay, the year is 2014. Final answer. And.
Jeopardy.
The setting.
No, that'd be Who Wants to
The setting. Camp at Old Mill. 2014. Camp at Old Mill is a summer camp.
I like how all of your things are about camps. Like,
I don't do anything else with my life. And we're all sitting in a room in the living room of our cabin. It was a big cabin. And there's this person there. This was the person I was going to call Django with the J, but his name is Brad. He loves us. And we were all just sitting around talking, and then he takes my pillow.
oh boy.
Alright. And does unspeakable things.
He marks his territory.
He does unspeakable things to my pillow. And then, since that day, Brad has been a legend, and we're all good friends.
Yeah, he's been like the Brad.
The Brad. And I guess that's it. Oh, so are we ending the podcast now?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's time for all you valued listeners who stayed until the end to find out what I bought with my 82 cents plus my 18 cents from the dollar store. And I know this is what you're all here to find out.
We're here. This is why we're still here.
I'm sorry for all the stupid stories Zach told, but this is why you came today. And what I bought from the dollar store, let me tell you this. I bought a pack of 10 mini martini umbrellas. And the reason why is because I'm making a lifelike diorama of Zach's near-death experience. And I needed the mini umbrellas for beach umbrellas that people are using in the sand while Zach's dad yells for him to go save himself while he drowns in the undertow.
Yeah. All right.
Because we love some lighthearted, fun stories here.
Tune in to us next time, guys. Thank you so much for listening to We Talk Dumb. If you guys want to contact us, definitely go ahead and go to alexzacast@gmail.com. And if
It'll be in
you,
the description.
yeah, link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you listen to us on the Podbean app in order to download us. If you don't want to, that's fine. Keep watching on YouTube, but, you know, it is what it is. All right.
And we have social medias in the
Yes, we
description.
do. Link in the
Go do those.
description. Podbean and YouTube, we have that. So,
Yeah.
see you
Go do
guys.
those.
Oh,
I'm not done. We want guests. So if you want to be a guest on our podcast, just
contact us.
here. I don't think you've gone over that. If you want to contact us, please, there's a link in the description to the Podbean app if you want to follow us. And, love you. Bye.
Yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Sorry for me being on the podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna cue the outro.
We'll do this all in post.